And welcome back to Arcanum. So, funny story, funny fact. I forgot to turn on the microphone for yesterday's episode. Oops, not the first time it happens either. What can I say? I'm a child brain. Uh, had a little bit of fun. Had to reload my save a few times. I finally tried triggering the orc uprising in Tarant, which was fun. I enjoyed that. But then I realized uh, everyone turns completely hostile against me. So, yeah, had to reload the save again. Whoopsie. I will do it at some point, but only once I'm completely done with Tarant. In the meantime, to save on bullets, I'm gonna be using this flamethrower thingy I found. Now, where are which location will we hit next? We could go to Kree, kill off all the barbarians there, or we could check out these places. I know this one isn't a mod place. The lair of the Bellerogrim. Might as well go there. Let's buy bullets, bandages, battery. We've got plenty of money, so it's fine. Here, I have some bandages. Physician, heal thyself. Now, because I'm using the flamethrower, I can't use the shield, unfortunately. That's just the way it is. We yesterday went to the dungeon of the dragon pool, brought back Toria's Skell, but we couldn't get him to join us because, well, we're at the limit of followers, and he also thinks I'm too much of a goody two shoes. But that's fine. Let's grab these roots, hand them over to Jaina so she can make salves. So this is kind of a tourist attraction. They've got little benches here. This cave was the final resting place of Bellerogrim, the last of the great dragons. Ah, so they're extinct. The Dragon Age is over. Haha. The cave was discovered by Sir Walter Ginsburg in 1756. So, the skeleton of the dragon. Nifty. Unfortunately, no enemies. So, no grinding XP here. Oh, there's something here. A passage. Eat napalm. Okay, let's fall back. Can't rest. Well, dang. That's gonna be a problem. I've had problems killing those little purple dudes before because they sap your fatigue completely and they poison you. A dangerous, well, not exactly, yes, dangerous, but mostly annoying combo. Apparently, the modern Drock Swordbringer wasn't the wasn't there in the vanilla version. What you get to make if you reach the final level of gunsmithy is the elephant gun. So this modern Drock is obviously from the mod. They're only level 10, but they're so annoying. Okay. Let's go back outside to recover our fatigue. This is how it's gonna go, unfortunately. Dang, there's still so many of them. That's good, in a way. More XP. We still gotta make, like I said, we need about 5 more levels so we can get the Terminator bonus. And I said this in the final episode, we might not be able to make it there. But we'll see. We'll try our best. We'll see how far we can get. Boom! Burn, my lovelies. Yep, we're all out again. Virgil's having a bit of a nap. There we go. Again, dipping out for a bit of a nap. Even though this is supposedly a place that's open to the public, there's no one here. My guess would be that's because of the monsters. Toasty Dragarum, my favorite. And again, Virgil's out of commission. What's up next? Looking scary, but it is the final room. So it wasn't enough for a level up. That's fine. And we found the book. The Last Testament of Krakatoa. Oh, this is Krakatoa's journal. I think this can be used later on in the game. Here are my last words. I am in hiding, shunned by the world because of my unbridled power, hunted because they fear what they cannot understand. For 10 years, Arcanum has cowered at the mere mention of my name. As well they should. Were I given another 10 years or 1,000, I would rain down death and terror until my dying breath. I would do this because of the torment I was subjected to my whole life. Torment because I was smaller and weaker. And yes, sometimes I was cowardly, and often I was petty, disloyal, and perjurious. You're really not painting a good picture of yourself. Every once in a while, infrequently, mind you, I would refuse to pay my debts, and I must admit that I was rarely courteous. Oh, and there were those strange odors. But are these reasons to make someone an outcast? I say not. And so, I went on a journey to exact my revenge on this cruel world, and I found the means to do so. While traveling in northern mountains, I found an old magical scroll. This scroll described a spell of such obvious power that it would not surprise me if it had been hidden away purposely. Arcanum was not ready for such magic. She would be forced to adjust. The spell changed the man into dragon form, giving him all the gifts and powers of that evil beast. But the scroll also required the blood of a dragon. There was only one dragon left in all of Arcanum, the great dragon Belrogrim. And I was fairly sure he wouldn't be very happy about making me a gift of some of his blood. So I stole away to the secret temple of the Darien Ka and had them make for me the most terrible poison. Yes, the price was high, the damnation of 7 generations of my family, but it was worth it. Easy, man, this guy, he's just the absolute worst. I had something with which to kill Belrogrim. Now I had only make him eat it. In the end, it was a fairly simple task. I killed a crippled old farmer, fucking hell, and stole his prized bull, which I fed well for a month, and then coated with the poison. I led the poor creature to the lair of Belrogrim, set it loose just outside the cave mouth, and waited. Dragons, when they are hungry, think of little else. Believe me, I know the truth of these things now. The bull was eaten. Belrogrim returned to his lair for a morning nap and died quite suddenly. I drew his blood and became Krakatoa, the most feared and terrible creature in all of the land. And now I am tormented again. Nasruddin and the Elven Council have found me, cornered me here in the lair of Belrogrim. It smells terrible, as the dragon is still returning to dust, even after 10 years. Why must they attack me? I am outnumbered. This is such an unfair set of circumstances. I have done nothing. Perhaps I can sleep out during the night. Yeah, I think if we keep this item, we can do something with it in the final dungeon. Okay, next up, let's hit this, the Assassin Village. A very dangerous looking village. Actually, maybe I shouldn't be here. Jane is dead. Okay, that's a dangerous one. Got it. Yeah, I don't have a very high hit chance. Do not have a very high hit chance with this flamethrower. Possibly because my strength is so low. Same problem as the elephant gun. You need a very high strength. Right, so let's try a different location. Half-Orc Village. Star of Soul Bonding, Random Stasis. Eh. Okay, so far so good. We aren't immediately attacked. Oh, they're asleep. Hello, half-orc friend. Okay. They don't have anything to say. Hello, half-orc friend. This is creepy. Is there some sort of brainwash going on here? Hmm. My name is Danila. Danila Healer. How can I help you? What are you doing here in Half-Orc Village, Danila? What am I doing here? Well, what does anyone really do in Half-Orc Village? Not much to do in this town. Wasn't always this way. To hear the way my parents used to talk about it. She seems a little sad, sighing. I guess you could say I'm a healer, if I'm anything at all. Where are your parents? Do they live here as well? Well, she looks to the ground. You see that this is difficult for her to talk about. There was a disease that came to Half-Orc Village a few years ago. As I told you, there hasn't been a doctor here for a long time. We didn't have any medicines, and shipments from Toronto are very scarce. And so, well, my parents Tim and Bella got sick. You see tears well up in her eyes. They weren't so brave, right up. They were so brave right up until the end, but they died. She dries her eyes. And it was then that I decided. What did you decide? I decided that I never wanted to watch people die that way again. I decided to become a great healer, to save others from the pain I felt when I saw my parents die. And so, that's what I've been trying to do. How are your studies progressing? Not too well, unfortunately. Other races won't teach you anything. I have a little healing skill only. Really, other races. They left us here to die because we are half-orcs. You can't even talk about such things around here. It's out of fashion. You see where that has gotten us? Is that what happened to Half-Orc Village? Well, that's a long story. You see, Half-Orc Village was once a powerful village. I don't know a lot of history, but I do know that it was once as powerful as Torrent or Caledon. Really? Doubtful. What happened? Well, gold was found here long ago, but now all the gold is gone. Okay. Do you know much about healing? Not a whole lot. I've read a few books, but there really just isn't much to be learned around here. Well, why don't you leave? Go to Toronto, maybe. I can't really afford to. My parents weren't wealthy people, and I don't make much money here in North Halfwork Village. Plus, it's not all that safe for a woman to be traveling all by herself. I'm afraid that I'm stuck here for now. Maybe you'd like to come along with me? Hope flares in her eyes. What? What do you mean? Well, I'm traveling. I could use a healer. Really, I mean, I don't know very much. I don't know how much help I would be. Perhaps we could learn things together. She laughs aloud, clapping her hands together. Oh yes, that sounds just wonderful. I mean, I'll work my very hardest to learn while we're abroad. You can count on me, madam. I won't let you down. So you'll come along then. If you lose one of the people with you, look me up again. All right. So that's all there is to do here. You can come here, pick up an extra companion, and that's it. There's absolutely nothing else. Well, okay. Let's stop by Ashbury, see if we can sell some things. Actually, they don't have a junk dealer, do they? Right. Selling them things will be difficult. Okay, I'm an apprentice healer. And she can train me to be an expert as well. Noted. let's see about making a few changes here to my equipment. Let's put the Drox back on. We got 600 bullets. Let's try hitting the village again. The assassin village. So far, the most dangerous place we've been in, other than that Monsteria place. Oh wait, is Jaina already dead?
It is done. It is done.
Well, damn. I've got one reanimator.
It is done.
God damn it. I keep trying to tell these guys to back off. Okay, no, I'm not happy with the way this is going. Wait, what? No, this is the one I wanted. Here. I want you guys to stay here by the farmer.
What is it that you want? Yes, of course. Don't.
And I'll go and deal with the assassin's village by myself. Now, sneaky time. And they're barely worth any XP. hand. Holy shit. Ah, and hit them through the window. What was that? Must have been the wind. Wait, what? What? No! No! There was one walking around outside. Damn. I did it. Alright. Time to loot this. Locked. Gold. Loads of it. And Molochian hand stuff. And bullets. That's the real price here. In addition to the XP. Flamethrower. This one deals poison damage, but it's very slow. but it's a lot of damage. Nah. Ooh, loads of bullets on this one. Definitely worthwhile coming here. Look, a restore life. Nice. Very nice. Cure all. Very, very good. Let's take a look at this side. There was a trap. Damn, I'm loaded with bullets now. Another restore life. Some cure-alls. Who shot at me? Maybe it wasn't at me. Ooh, he can dodge. Divine Fire Pistol. 30,000 gold. Okay, let's check this out. Our Warbringer deals a floor of 30 damage and a ceiling of 50, and fatigue with a range of 15, speed 13. This one's faster. Adds a 2-hit bonus, lower range, and not as much damage. Okay. If we could dual wield, this would be great. But yeah, that's not an option in this game. No dual wielding, alas. So I think I'll stick with the Drock. The Drock is very good. Very nice. Very, very lucrative little trip over here. And it looks like there's nothing else. That was it. So, okay, we can leave, I guess. Now, I'm not quite sure where to go. We've swept everything, I suppose. I guess we'll go to Cree. After we take a quick trip to Toronto to sell off our stuff. But first, let's go pick up our companions. Yep, we gotta let Jaina do her thing.
What is it that you want? I'm.
Huh? What's this about? I dealt with your attackers? What attackers? Splendid. From now on, you are a friend of our guild. I will spread the good word to the others. Be careful, though. If you ever attack one of us, you will not be forgiven. Also, as a token of friendship, let me inform you, mark on your map some other locations of great interest. I don't remember what this was about. I had a quest or something. Weird. I honestly have no idea what this was. They say they marked more locations on my map. The strange encounter. Sherwood Forest. This place is not for role players. Added by Chris P. Undead City. Meet the dead. Okay, so it turns out we still have a lot of stuff to go through. Have I been to Haunted Village yet? I don't remember. Oh yeah, right, it's Spider Town. I don't think I actually cleared it out completely. Okay, so stuff to do. We got stuff to do. This guy again. Can never have too many bullets, I suppose. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Damn. Bought a useless item. Bandages. Always worth checking these shops, just to get bandages. If nothing else. Let's give you the bandages. Only 107 for the Divine Fire pistol. Sounds about right. Oh, he's not got a lot of money. So it's always a gamble when you come over here. Either you'll have a lot of money, or you won't have any. So let's check out some of those items we found. I mean, locations. I guess we are better off just finishing up what we have to do around here. Let's go to the strange encounter. And then we'll kill the barbarians in Kree. An evil shape, level 40, and a dead dark elf wizard. Lots of evil sheeps, including their leader, which is level 15. Holy Defiler.
What is it that you...
Lots of healing items, lots of gold. Callispy's Venom increases poison resistance. That probably didn't work.
What is it that you want?
Seems to be stuck. So there's a tiny little laboratory here. And nothing else. Sherwood Forest. Rumor is that A dangerous fraudster has stolen a fortune from a lot of people by using their greed against them, lives there. It is rumored this gang attacks on sight any unlucky person that might have the misfortune of approaching them. Shouldn't this be in rumors or quests? Undead City. It is rumored that in this village, decent traders who were just charging a little more than necessary were condemned to suffer an eternal life as undead. Outrageous. Rumor is that an abandoned prison exists there. Rumor is that a very evil necromancer couple kills anybody that comes close and uses their bodies for evil experiments. Rumor is that the woman possesses the legendary lava chakram. Rumor is that a small woodcutter's village has been recently destroyed by an attack from undead. Rumor is that the undead attack has something to do with a strange portal that appeared just before the attack in Shady Grove Cemetery. The unnamed stuff. There are rumors that this is the resting place of the unnamed stuff, an item with wondrous powers. It is rumored that golems guard this place. We've been there. Strange things are happening there. Unconfirmed rumors speak about deadly sheep that are not really sheep. Half-orc village. Unless you are a half-orc or an orc, you will be attacked there on sight. The old destroyed village of Vazalan is located there. Rumor exists that a powerful artifact can be found there. Rumor insists that this artifact could be very useful for summoners. Rumor is that in that location a house of darkness exists. In the basement there is a huge dungeon. Yeah, I remember this one. Rumors talk about a necromancer's cult that was cursed by Murindol, the pagan god of evil, because he feared that their experiments would make them too dangerous and a threat to his godhood. Proceed with extreme caution. I clicked on the book just because I saw it was red. I didn't expect to find all this extra information all of a sudden. You are told about a place filled with danger, treasure and spiders. Rumors are that the villagers were experimenting with spiders for commercial gain and suffered the wrath of Murindol, the pagan god of evil. Because you have dealt with the assassin village inhabitants, you have earned the friendship of the Wilderness Merchants Guild members. You will find that they like you a lot more and they are willing to sell to you a wider selection of items. Oh, okay. So that's what that was. Killer of the White Church Murderer. The people of Caledon have taken a liking to you for ridding their city of the dreaded murderer. Destroyer of the Dead Crystal Spider. For killing the Dread Crystal Spider, you've become a hero in the eyes of the people of the Wheel Clan. Champion of the Pit on the Isle of Despair, by defeating all of the Pit warriors, you have gained the reputation of being the most grizzled pit fighter of them all. That's me, grizzled from head to toe. Member of Clan Mog, as such you are a sworn enemy of the Pollock gang, and there is a fair chance that they will attack you on sight. Winner of the ancient game. Okay, but now what is up with this thingy? Do I need to attack it? compound bow, 2 books, and a lot of gold. It's got a 2-hit bonus, but it's not that special. To whomever reads this, I am Digiana, a powerful wizard. A group of 5 orcs attacked me in front of my own house. Fools! Turn all of them into docile sheep permanently. I will turn all of them into docile sheep permanently. They will never be able to kill anyone now. I left the bow that the leader uses in the barrel, for I have no use for it. Wait a minute, spell gone wrong. Must leave. Gadfagi journal and prophet book. Ha ha ha. I cannot believe how easy it is to kill old ladies and take the loot. Monthly profit. Okay. Now let's take a look. Yep, as I suspected. You need your sword fixed. There you go. How about you, Virgil? You as well.
What is it that...
How about you, big guy? Nope, the pyrotechnic axe doesn't take damage. Sweet. Okay, well, we're done here. I don't want the compound bow for anything.
Are you blind? What in God's... I mean, better luck next time.
Oh no. Okay. Those critical hits, man, they still get me. None of them have anything of great interest. I'm really only here for the XP. In fact, these enemies aren't really all that dangerous. I should be considering
What is it that you want of me?
Changing things up a bit. I've got fuel. Let's use it. I mean, yeah. I can't aim properly because of my lack of strength. But man, is the flamethrower cool or what? Okay.
What is it that you want of me?
Did anyone else lose their weapon? Nope. We've all got everything still. Thing is, I don't even know how much strength I would need to effectively wield this weapon. The game doesn't tell me.
What is it that...
Is anyone missing anything? No. No one's missing anything. Every time I hear a screech, I gotta stop and check. Because you never know. Okay, let's see what's down here. Oh, look, lovely. Spiders. I think Jaina lost her sword. No? She still has it. And the dog is dead. It is kind of odd, isn't it? It's a flamethrower. How are you going to have accuracy issues with a flamethrower? Doesn't make sense.
I've been seriously hurt, madam. Please help me. What is it that you want of me?
Now, where is the dog? He was somewhere around here. Here. Now that this large group of spiders is dealt with, and we are very close to a level up, Let's proceed. Hopefully more enemies soon. Yep, there they are. Ogre bandits. Ah, come on.
It is done.
Yeah, level 50. Level 50 enemies. Yeah, that's a thing.
What is it that you want of me? Yes, of course. I don't like...
Let's try stealth. Without the companions. Because managing them is just impossible. Although we are about to level up. So we gotta be careful with that. Jeez, look at all those dodges. Yeah, this definitely feels like end game content, which admittedly we should be prepared for. Now we don't want to level up without our companions. These guys don't seem so bad. Oh. Okay. And they give enough XP to level up. Noted. Man, we had to waste so much of our bullets there. This one, I think, is gonna be tricky. Wait, the dog is... Ah. Fuck me.
What is it that you want?
He ran out of HP. Because he was poisoned. Amazing. And you didn't think to keep him healed, Virgil. Well, we've got a lot of money. Next time we run into wilderness traders, we will have to buy more restore lives. Wait, is something going on with the dog? Why is Virgil having such a hard time healing him? Well, anyway. We leveled up. So one more point in to heal. Jane, are you out of bandages? You are. Well, dang. Here. The passage. Leads out here. No. This place is full of traps. Fuck it. Just run through. Wait. These don't attack us for some reason, and we can't hurt them. Is that a bug? There was no point then in traversing that minefield. Oh, these guys hit hard. A lot of experience for the next level. With how much the values required keep going up, I don't think we're gonna make it. Another trap. So that's another pathway filled with traps. Pointless to us. It's just leading to a way out. This seems like the way forward, though. Okay, I don't understand why Virgil is having such a hard time healing the dog. The dog doesn't have technological aptitude. Cruel Inferno Hammer. Fire damage 2013. Fatigue damage 140. That's a lot. That's actually pretty cool. The Silver Terminator. Wow. 1 to 200 electrical damage. But it takes up 4 bullets each time. That is a lot of damage, admittedly.
What is it that you want of me?
It's also mega heavy, 2,000 stone. Yowzers. And this hammer is 1,000 stone. Yeah, he can't heal the dog at all now. I don't know why. He just keeps exhausting himself for no reason. Poor Jaina. Having to carry that thing. She can barely walk. Okay, we're done here. Let's just make a quick pit stop in the round to drop up our things in the crypt.
What is it that you want?
Restore life, let's buy it. It's expensive, but I have a feeling we're gonna be needing them quite a lot, quite often. Let's give Jaina the bandages. Again, he doesn't have a lot of money. What do we want to drop off here? This? This, definitely. These two. There. The rest we can keep carrying. And okay, next up, we have a bunch of new areas to explore, and that city is the closest. And then we can go south, see what else we find. There's Sherwood Forest as well. And then we'll try and hit up the haunted village as well, because I think we left it unexplored. Okay, hope you're enjoying it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.